Hello, my name is Zhengtian Zhao. I'm from China. I'm 22. I study in Huazhong University of Science and Technology, and we're in my third year in marketing. But currently, I'm doing my 1 year exchange program in one of the most unknown country to Chinese people, Lithuania, which is also where the camp will be held in this summer. And till now, I have spent more than half a year in Lithuania now, and will stay here for a few more months because I have been following Simon's Black's newsletter since last year, and also one friend of mine went to the camp and highly recommended it to me. Actually, after I clicked the website last year, I decided right away to apply for the camp this year. I know that this camp is something for me, not only because it can make a huge impact in my life, which is probably more profound than any educational program, but also I can contribute to the camp by showing my experience and perspective of China. Now I'm going to show you that I'm the right person for the camp. At all stages of my life, my parents and society were trying to teach me that I should study hard, go to good school, and then land a nice job in the state-owned company, and then get married, have a family, and then have a stable life. I remember when I started the first year in my university, the school started to give us career advice, as us to prepare for getting a job in the future because the amount of competitions and for an entry level job in China was actually really intense, and some people just start to prepare the GRE, GMAT test, ready to go abroad for study, and some people just starting to ask me, Tinjao, what were you studying? And when I said marketing, and their face looked like, oh my god, everyone can do marketing. Why don't you choose computer science? Why would you choose a major which doesn't actually seem like specialization? And then the next question from the mouth naturally would be, which industry would you like to enter? What job would you gonna get? And do you want to go to Procter and Gamble and Unilever, etc.? But what terrifies me is the way of thinking behind the questions they ask. Why can't we just come down and think of what we want using the university years and go to explore that? And since the world changes so fast and nothing is stable, just look at the economic crisis, Asian infrastructure investment bank issue, and the political instability in Middle East. Also, the idea of pursuing 9 to 5 corporate life itself is has already freaked me out, and I know that life offers way more than that. So definitely, I want more freedom and be an entrepreneur, and probably a more dynamic than clearer path ahead. So now I'm gonna share with you some stories of my life. I will put it into 5 parts. The first part is my business experience when I was really young. The second is my exchange years here in Lithuania. Third is my reading stories, and fourth my travel experience, and the last my language learning experience. So first is my business experience. So when I was around 14, I started to use Bertelsmann books clubs affiliate program to earn money, and I started to realize that having a small business is a pretty good thing. And then when I entered senior high school, I began to sell secondhand mobile phones on Taobao and eBay like service in China. I saw not only success in these, but I was actually impressed by the magic of doing business by myself instead of working for others. So what's more important, I feel like I'm an entrepreneur. Also, I learned things through the mistakes I have made, taking a step forward to be a real entrepreneur in the future. Now, here I am, and hope to learn more and experience more with you guys in the camp. And second is my exchange experience. When I was in my school in China, I told my friends that I'm going to Lithuania for an exchange program for 1 year, and basically they're shocked and ask, why would you go there and where is it? Why don't you go to USA, Japan, Australia, UK, France, etc.? Because there are so many cool places. Well, yes, I admit there are popular places, but I just want to jump out of the comfort zone, and it turns out that this is the one of the best decision I've ever made, and it's a really nice country with great nature, is peaceful. Plus, I took an internship in a startup in Vilnius, in which I get tremendous business experience and life lesson in creating something from scratch. Also, from my experience abroad, I discovered that there are a lot of Western people out there don't know about the situations and the things in China that much, and it remains quite mysterious for them, both culturally and in business field. For example, like why would China block Facebook, Twitter, Google, and how we Chinese people do business, and why many foreign companies fail in China. And here comes my reading part. 2 years ago, I came across the books The 4 Hour Work Week and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and $100 Startup, and it seems suddenly a new door is open to me. It's a new way of solving a problem and solving problems and how we can work to live and prevent our lives from being all about work and explore a world full of options. I can see the possibility of live the life the way we want it and live our own terms instead of just being a salary slave, which is quite new to me. And those books introduced me to a world of personal development, and that led me to the time management, goal setting, and entrepreneurship, and a way more healthier life and more sustainable lifestyle. Then I started to follow Simon Black and Nomad Capitalist Early to Rise newsletter. And now I have a clearer idea of what it takes to attain time and financial freedom. And then about my traveling, I still remember clearly the first summer holiday in university. I started my trip to Europe for vacation and tour around some Western and Northern Europe countries. Besides enjoying my trip, I studied people's behavior and lifestyle. For example, what young people in other countries are doing, and tried couch surfing, hostels, staying in friends' place, and hotels during my trip. So till now, I've been backpacking to more than 20 countries. Of course, it was quite exciting and beneficial. And then the following year, I went to Hong Kong for a financial training program. After which I had to the Philippines and Taiwan. Actually, it didn't take me long to figure out the idea that life is short. So why would I follow other people's path and when I can choose my own? Well, when it comes to languages, it's definitely a really interesting thing for me. I would like to master a few languages when I'm young, and I will, of course, keep learning. Although languages are not that related to business, but mastering languages itself provides us a new way of thinking, a new possibility for communication, to know more about the world. Preferably, I would like to learn languages like Spanish, French, or German, which is very different from Chinese and other Asian languages. Now I have studied Spanish for half a year. The process goes pretty well, and I would like to go to South America later to find business opportunities there when my Spanish like make bigger process. So what I have been doing recently? Currently, I'm helping with Mask. It is a NGO Nepal education scholarship foundation. I help them to do online marketing, aiming to create educational opportunities for children in need, particularly girls. And also, I study a lot in my free time besides doing my internship in TrackDuck, a startup company. I read a lot of books, get to know new people, and travel a lot too. So I aim to be a T-shaped person that is like having a depth of related skills and expertise in a single field. At the same time, having the ability to cooperate across disciplines with experts in other areas to apply knowledge in areas of other expertise than my own. I'm ready to see more, learn more, and experience more in the camp. So all in all, I want to experience the friendships with smart people from all over the world, and a lot of different background who has ambitions similar to my own and think about their lives in the way I think about mine, and make connections. Probably I will start business with one of them in the camp, and who knows. And also, if I get into camp, I will have a salon or set up a camp back home to spread the idea of freedom and entrepreneurship with friends and like-minded young people. And wish me luck, and I hope to see you guys in August in Lithuania. Thank you for watching.